Hey everybody, the market's open. You ready for a trade? We got a cherry bomb trade for you today. We got the Qs. We're going to be looking to get ourselves some negative or short delta today, which I'm okay with, though I'm looking now at my portfolio on one of these monitors over here, and I see I have a few delta weirdos that are messing up my beta weighted deltas, so I can't tell, but I'm pretty confident I am positive deltas, and Team Red is winning when I look at the overnight futures trading action right now. The only thing that's up is oil and volatility. So hopefully you were long some volatility. I'm not a big fan of getting short after the market's already going down, but if you'd like to look at a long put vertical on May the 4th, then today's the day for you. Qs has high liquidity. Of course, it's the ETF that tracks the NASDAQ, and its IV rank is 7, putting us right in the sweet spot for buying some premium. So it's low prices for premium. All right? It's almost 8, by the way. I always round it down. But let's hop on into Think or Swim and get started, shall we? Hi, everybody. My name is Neil. I just want to briefly tell you who I am and that this is Option Theory. What we do here, stay around to the end. Hopefully, you'll get an idea of what we do here. But if not, I'll tell you how you can join us for this, hopefully, interactive experience. On screen here, you can see I mentioned those Delta weirdos today and last week in one of my trades, but I forgot to cover it. You see here, I've got groups. I call these Delta weirdos for whatever reason. They don't show any beta weighted delta. And I just realized I had one hiding here. TLT is one of those delta weirdos, and I forget that I got to put that one into my delta weirdos group. Because now I can see my beta weighted deltas for this unallocated group here. I don't have any iron condors on in the moment, and these aren't really undefined risk, but I like to think of them as short calls because really they're covered calls. But, I'm trading that short call really at this point. So you can see the covered call strategy is working out pretty good. Anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to take a look at the Qs. Let's go to the chart. The email that we got from Tasty Trade, stick around to the end. We'll tell you how to get that email from Tasty Trade, not from me. Let me just adjust my camera a smidge here. All right, there we go. So we can see it has definitely hit a ceiling and bounced twice off of it. Some would call that M for murder, if you're following those technical and analyst skills, I guess. And so, the market is moving down at this point. We can see the contraction and volatility with how tight the Bollinger Bands are getting. And we're right about at the middle. That's a pretty big red candle, though. I mean, how far is it really going to go down? I mean, you could have been, bearish at any point here, but this train seems to keep on trucking. So it's tough to be bearish long-term on Qs, so hopefully this will move in our direction quickly, and we can close out for in a short period of time, anywhere between 25 and 50% of that max profit. So let's go to the Analyze tab. Here I've got the trade already built, but let's show you where it is. It's the June 7th weeklies with 34 days left to expiration. You can see now that the email that we said showed a bid ask of at 335. Well, it's down $1. We're at 334. So I've adjusted the strikes slightly for my trade. So it's still $2 wide, but instead we're shifting down $1. So we're buying a 336 and selling the 334. It's looking to be a 77-cent debit, although we're not locking this into a limit price. I expect this because of the downward movement over here that you're seeing NASDAQ down almost 0.4%, that this will move up to be about $1. I'm fine risking $1 to make $1. That's cool on this one. If we notice, by the way, we are at one contract. Make sure if that's what you like, you go that and you set that up in your order defaults. I've done a video on how to adjust your order defaults. So hopefully there'll be a card coming across the screen shortly in case you need to know how to do that. But anyway, let's go to the risk profile and check out our probabilities. So we see here that we have our expected move on screen. And we've got our price slice set to break even at expiration. Make sure that your date in the top right corner here is set to the same date you see in turquoise in the bottom left corner. And that gives us a 52% probability of ending up on or to the left, or what I'll call profiting, right? 52% probability, which is pretty good considering you're basically doing a long call, but then capping your gains. right? You could make $123 should this at expiration expire over here and to the left, right? That would be okay for us. Although realistically, following a tasty trade approach, if we get anywhere about $60, it's a great time to close that trade. Or at 21 days, right? So we could lose 77, though I really expect to see that move to closer to be about make 100 to lose, lose 100, make 100. We'll see what happens there. What I would like to start doing is putting in the comments what my fill price is. And I'd encourage you to do the same thing too. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for this to be even more interactive. Let us know that, when this trade fills for you, if what your fill price is. That way we can comment and reply, hey, I filled at this and on open, and I filled at this on close. I'm not hiding anything here. You just get to see everything. I'm not, making any claims of becoming rich and having a GameStop trade or Bitcoin or Dogecoin and all that stuff. We are just following some simple mechanics. And hopefully you find value in this. I'm going to go ahead and right click this trade and choose confirm and send and see here that we are reviewing everything I just said about max profit and max loss. I'm going to throw that into my margin account and that'll go over into my working orders. And yeah, hopefully when that fills, that's going to end up in my unallocated. I didn't categorize it. It's defined risk. And this is where I leave my defined risk trades. Although, let's be honest, that's in the wrong place. Move to group, undefined risk. I think that is it for undefined risk in that one. Yeah, Twitter, kicking my butt. Anyway, as you can see here, thank you for making it this far into my video. You're just about done. If you wanted to know how to join us and get these emails from Tasty Trade sent to your inbox 5 days a week, then stick around. Down in the description, you'll find a link that takes you over to Tasty Trade's sign-up page. It's a bit.ly link just because I like to see if it's getting clicked. It doesn't track you in any other way that I get to see, oh, it's been clicked once this week, right? Hey, Tasty Trade takes the time to create these emails. They send them to me, and hopefully I provide some additional value by looking at alternatives or whether or not we're going to monitor, modify the trade a little bit. So, yeah, if you find that this could be valuable and you'd like to join us in doing these simulated trades as well to practice your skills in a flight simulator situation, then also hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you'll be notified when these videos come out. I do thank you so much for your views, and if you feel like I've earned that like, there is a like button that I would appreciate it if you hit it. If you're going to hit the thumbs down button, I do ask that you tell me why. What did I do wrong? What did I do? What could I do better? All right. Always just a comment would be better if you really have some constructive criticism. I can't make everybody happy. There's always going to be people that smash that thumbs down button. Whatever. All right. So it's time for me to say my normal goodbye, but it's a special one. I normally say may the market be with you, but I'm going to say may the 4th be with you. I have to. Star Wars fan. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow.